Natu Natu, it was one of those songs which we went through hell, torture to bring that kind of experience out from actors.
How does it feel to add Academy Award nominee to your list of accolades?
What else could an actor ask for? What else would a filmmaker ask for? To be a part of the biggest celebration of cinema globally, the Oscars. I mean, I wouldn't say nervous, but I'm just waiting for it to happen, you know? It's just every day, day by day, I'm just waiting for that day where we're gonna walk the carpet. I think we're not gonna walk as actors of RRR or I'm not gonna walk like an actor from the Indian film industry. I'm gonna walk as an Indian on that carpet with pride filled in my heart, carrying my nation in my heart.
What was that moment like? Because Naatu Naatu dropped, people started loving it before the movie even came out. Was there this moment where you were like, this film is crossing all of these global lines, everyone loves it?
We had no idea. When RRR released, RRR literally crashed into the West.
Would you like to come to my place for a coffee before I drop you home?
She's inviting you home for a coffee.
So Oscars are on Sunday. Who do you want to meet? Is there anyone you want to pick their brain?
Ash, everybody.
People are going to be coming after you.
It's going to be a surreal experience. You know, everyone, every actor I have experienced growing as an actor. Everybody has etched something in my mind to become a better actor. I just looking forward to see everybody. They're going to be my favorite filmmakers. They're going to be seniors. They're going to be actors of my generation. You know, I think Oscars is like a kid in a candy shop. And I'm going to be a kid there. I'm going to keep watching for everybody I like, everyone I love, everyone I saw growing up. Just can't wait for it to happen.
Who are you bringing? Do you know what you're wearing?
See, I'm going to represent India, so I'm going to wear something Indian. Oh, well, that's a surprise. I'm going to hold on to what the surprise is going to be.
Okay.
Hopefully you get to see it on the carpet. I'm having something from India which I want to showcase. So I'm going to be dressed in Indian. I wanted to bring my wife. You know, we were at the Globes last time.
Why aren't you bringing her?
You know, unfortunately, my kids missed their school for a month.
Oh, okay.
And now it's her turn to stay back for them. Oh, she would have loved it. She would have really loved being a part of Oscars. But unfortunately, she had to stay back to take care of the kids.
But she went to the Globes.
Yes, she went.
Where you won.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. We won Naatu Naatu.
A lot of people, including myself, think that RRR should have gotten more nominations this whole award season, but especially by the Academy. Do you agree?
You know what? Let me tell you this. I'm not sounding or I'm not trying to be diplomatic about it. But for an Indian film, getting a nomination is something which is great. And Naatu Naatu, I think it was one of those songs which we went through hell, torture to bring that kind of experience out from actors. So I think I'm happy with Naatu Naatu. I'm happy with my nomination for Naatu Naatu. The whole team is elated for the kind of struggle, strain we've been through to shoot for that song. I'm happy with it.
Tell me about that process, because one of the most joyous things is when you guys have the suspenders and you're doing the little shuffle. Was there a part that was particularly hard to get down? Because Rajamouli's going frame by frame and going, up, your arm is over here, you need to redo it.
You know, he was having this step freeze going on. You know, every time we were shooting, every time there was a take, he was like, no, you know what? Your legs need to be a little more in sync. I was like, you know what? That doesn't happen. We have different styles, you know, we are different, you know, each person has a different style of dancing. So, but for him, it was so important that in the film, when two friends are alike, when they align together, you really don't need to look at each other. You know that you're one.
Yes.
So RRR is about friendship. It's celebrating friendship.
Best friendship.
Ouch. Talking about the experience of shooting for that song, you know, I've been telling this, my legs still hurt. My legs,
you gotta get on Ram's shoulders.
The steps as such were not hard, but what was harder is the sync. We were practicing it every day for 3 hours. We were rehearsing every day while shooting for that song. We rehearsed a week before we shot for that song. And we were rehearsing on set as well. It's only for the synchronization. And I was like, you know, I know Rajamouli for a long time, and this is my 4th collaboration with him. I knew him for 20 years now. And I was like, I know he's a He's a hard filmmaker. But I was surprised. I was like, why is he picking on this so much? Why is he talking about the sink? But when the promo of the song was released back in India, before the film released here, or before it was a sensation here in the West, people were talking about nothing but the synchronization.
Yeah.
I was like, ouch. I'm like, how do you know? For me, it was like a surprise. And then how do you know the pulse of the audiences? How? I don't know how he does it, but oh my God.
I can't imagine like working with him. You get the script or whatever, and he's like, I'm gonna do this today. Like, we're gonna flip you upside down. And you're just like, okay.
You don't have a choice.
Yeah.
You really
We're
don't
gonna
have a
throw
choice.
you guys off two sides of a bridge, and you're gonna hold hands.
Yeah,
underneath.
we had that pendulum swing, and that was, I think, the third day of the shoot when we started off. That was the third day. And I just remember, I hate roller coasters. I just can't get on roller coasters. My sons love them. But the moment he just dropped me from 60 feet high up there, I had butterflies in my stomach. I was screaming. I was like, stop it. I don't want to do it. But I think Rajamouli also mentioned it. All the stunts which we did in the movie, except for I would say 2 or 3 shots, there was no head replacement at all. There was no dupe at all. It was us doing those hardcore stunts.
Jeez.
Yes.
You could be a part of any franchise you wanted. What would you want? Is there anything that you would like?
Nope.
Like Ram was like,
Tom Cruise, who I've been growing up watching. I want to work with him under his production. Whatever, let him direct me.
Marvel.
yeah.
Marvel for me.
Is there a character
Because
like
I
you
think-
would love to do?
I said this, Iron Man is by far my favorite. Only for a reason that you don't need to, because I don't know, I feel this, you don't need to come from a separate planet, or you don't need to be an alien as such, coming
Yeah.
from another planet. You don't need to be a part of a laboratory experiment, or you don't need to be a demigod or a god. You are me.
Yeah.
Iron Man to me represents me, the human beings we are.
Yep.
The knowledge we gained. I think that's Iron Man for me.
Yeah.
So I would love to be an Iron Man.
An Iron Man, a multiversal.
Iron Man is my favorite.
Iron Man. Rajamouli talked about RRR2, which I think was a surprise maybe to you
Absolutely,
guys.
yes. We never heard of it before.
Have you talked to him since? Is there something you would love to see in a sequel?
I would love RRR2. Why not? When it's got the potential, why not? Now that we have the West also waiting for it, now we have the globe waiting for RRR2. I said, why not? But he still hasn't discussed with us about it. I'm just waiting if he can actually start discussing now before the Oscars happen.
This is the franchise I want. I also love why it's called RRR. I learned this recently.
Yeah, it's our names.
It's just your names.
It's just our names. It was just on social media when he still didn't announce the movie. There was a quirky wink which he tweeted. It was just me, Charan, and he's called Ram Charan. I'm N.T. Ramarao Jr. So R from that Ramarao and R from Rajamouli just started from there, and it just became a rage. And it's just named RRR. Sometimes I just feel like you just don't need to actually name a movie.
Yeah.
When sometimes a movie just becomes a brand by itself.
Or the first thing you say just sticks.
Absolutely.
Yeah.